Good morning, good morning, good morning. Well, we on the move this morning. I just had to stop and tighten up the chains on old Uber right there coming down my driveway. Loosened it up a little bit. But we ain't on the mountain this morning. We are headed over to Charlene's, Anthony and Mel's mama's house to finish that little job I was working on about 6 videos ago, the homestead rescue video. I dug all the trenches and stuff for her. I think I talked about that yesterday on here. And today's the day to fill them all in. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. And I loaded up Uber last night. You see her and all of her sexy behind me on the trailer. And we're gonna go over there and fill all the ditches in, level it out. I think she got some fill dirt and stuff to put in the hole as well. So we're gonna go over there and see what's going on. I talked to Country Road Cure this morning, and I'm supposed to be doing some tractor work for them too. And while I'm on that side of town, I told them to see if they are ready, and I might swing by there as well and try to get that knocked out as well, being that I'm already got Uber loaded and on that side of town. I like to try to be as efficient as possible. Well, I already got this big old joker on the trailer, so we'll see if they're ready for that. Kind of gave them no notice and stuff like that, so they might not be ready, and that's fine. And we're gonna go live tonight from Come On Mountain with Margarita. She's coming over tonight, so you definitely don't want to miss that. It's always a good time when she's on the mountain and we're live together. Man, it was a busy day yesterday. I spent a good portion of the day editing, getting that video out on the main channel, Come On Homesteading, of me building the desk. For all of y'all that saw that video, what did you think? That desk turned out so amazing. So amazing. I was wanting to tell y'all for a couple of days about the desk and what I was building. I think it was cool, all the different ideals and suggestions and stuff that people thought I was building. I would say that the number one thing that people thought I was building was a kitchen table. And that wasn't it, but there was a few of them that got it right and thought that it was a desk. Look at this guy. Woo! That is gorgeous. I had to flip it around pretty quick because I seen my camera flashing, and when it does that, for some reason it glitches out on me and it'll just shut the whole video off. But it's a gorgeous morning. It is 49 degrees. I got a little light sweat jacket on right here. I'm actually wearing sweatpants today too. I went with the cozy. I'm gonna do some cozy Ubering today. But I'm excited to get this wrapped up and get them situated so the kids can get in that camper that they're wanting to move into. I know they're going to be excited when they get off work today and they see it all done and one step closer to being able to move out and have a little bit of freedom. So I'm glad I could be a part of that. I did not get a chance yesterday to run uptown and get the 2x4s and the metal deck because the editing took a little bit longer than I was expecting, and it took forever to upload to YouTube. But I did end up getting the whole yard cleaned up and cleaning up after Hurricane Eclipse. She had stuff chewed up everywhere. And she chews it in these little pieces like this and does it on the rocks at the doors and stuff like that. So I have to literally pick out every single piece. I can't like rake it or sweep it up or anything like that. I literally have to pick it. I was just picking. Oh, I love her, but Lord, boy, she tries to make me lose my religion sometimes. Come on. But I'm gonna really pay close attention to her chewing now. Now that I got everything up and I can tell exactly when she's chewed on something and stuff. If she chews on something, she's gonna get in trouble. She's gonna be in her kennel for sure for the day. she loves her kennel, don't get me wrong. When she's in the house and stuff, that's kind of her safe space and stuff like that. But she knows during the day, if she's in her kennel, she knows she's in trouble. At night, she just thinks it's time to go to bed. But during the day, if she's not allowed to run around all day, and in the kennel, she gets that mopey, sad look to her, and she knows she's in trouble. So I'm gonna have to start disciplining her some, give her some act right. Come on with the act right. That's what my daddy used to call it. My daddy used to say, boy, don't make me give you some of that act right now. Come on. The good old days. And trust me, back when I was a little kid, I needed a lot of that act right sometimes. I was wiry, to say the least. I was always getting into something, it seems like. But I'm glad. It's a gorgeous morning. It's already went up a couple of degrees since I said that earlier. And I'm glad that I was able to get on the road early, have Uber already situated. That's the best way to do it. If you got something early in the morning where you got to load a lot of heavy equipment and stuff, go ahead and load it the night before. That way all you got to do is just get in the truck and go, because early in the mornings you'll be forgetting something. You'll forget to tie something down or something like that. It's a whole lot easier just to go in the mornings and check everything, make sure nothing messed up overnight, and get her done. And I really do hope the Country Road Cure is available to let me get some of that stuff done while I'm on the side of town, because typically whenever I go do one of these little side gigs like this, to where I'm loading up the tractor, I mean, by the time I go get the job done and get back home and stuff, I mean, the day's pretty much a wash anyway, so there's not a lot of time to get anything done on the property. So I'd rather be as productive as possible and get as much done in the day as possible. And I think today that solution would be going over there and making a second stop and going ahead and trying to knock out some stuff for them guys too, that I know that they've been wanting to get done. They gave me a dryer because they got a new dryer when they did their laundry room, and we're trading some tractor work for it, a little bartering, a little homestead bartering. And I really want to get that debt paid and get my family situated, get them before winter comes, get whatever clear they want to get cleared. I know they need some tillering done too, but I don't have the tiller on here. I still have the backhoe because I still got to dig up those stumps and dig that trench for the water and stuff like that from the well house. So right now it's just about moving some stuff and grading, backblading and stuff with the bucket. And as soon as I put the tiller on, I will go back over there and till up whatever they need to till up. So, which is coming soon. I'm about to get on that digging up those posts and digging up those stumps and digging that trench for the water and septic and all of that other stuff. That way I can get that backhoe off the back of the tractor, because my road is starting to get really bad again, and I really need to get that box blade on the back of Uber and do some passes down there and see if I can't level it out a little bit, because I am back to bobblehead, and rainy season will be coming here soon again, and I would like to get it somewhat situated before that hits, because I'm sure it's only going to get worse for sure. I haven't been here at this time of the year, so I have no idea what to expect for the weather. Because I bought the property in February, late February, and I didn't actually move out here until April. April the 1st. Well, the week before April the 1st is when I actually officially moved out here. And during March or whatever, I was coming back and forth bringing stuff and like doing the insulation and stuff like that. Only staying for like 3 or 4 days, trying to get situated to actually make the move. So I haven't been there in this time of the season, so I have no idea what's coming. But I did spend a good portion of the winter at the cabin last year, so I do know what that's like, because the first night I stayed at the cabin was 18 degrees. So I'm aware of how cold it gets up in this sucker, which is why I'm pushing so hard to get everything done. This right here is the last project that I got to do off the homestead. I know I've seen a lot of people say, oh, you got to focus on your stuff, and you know, all this, you go help people, and you know, winter's coming and all of that. And I get that, and believe me, I know that. But at the same time, if my family needs help, I'm gonna go help them. And thing about it is yes, indeed, it is pushing it. But I promise you one thing, that if it comes down to it and it's getting close to winter and I'm not ready, those same people, I can pick up the phone and will come and bail me out. You can count on that. So I'm not sweating it at all. Like I said, my main concern is the well. As long as I get that well protected, I'm in there like swimwear. And I believe that I'll get the well done before the first freeze, without a doubt. I might still be working on the bathroom a little bit, but I will definitely have the well done for sure. So we're not too far away from the well. I think once I get the slab put in there, framing up around the well and stuff like that, insulating and stuff like that will actually go pretty quick. I don't need lights and stuff in there right now and all that. I just need it insulated, and to where I could put a little heater in there and keep it warm. That's the main goal, and only the well section is the main goal. I would like to get it all done while I'm working on it, but if it looks like time is of the issue, then I'm going to frame in the well and get it situated where I can heat that room, and then the rest of it can wait until I'm done with the bathroom. So, but I think we're going to be good. I'm going to do some researching this morning, or not this morning, but this evening, about concrete, to try to decide if I want to just do bags or bring a concrete truck out there. If anybody out there has drove concrete or calculates concrete or anything like that, how much concrete comes in a concrete truck, and how much concrete would I need to do a 3.5 inch slab, a 10 by 30? If you know that, put it in the comments. That would greatly help me out with my decision making on how I'm about to do this slab. If I do it by hand, I'm going to do it in 3 10-foot sections. I am, well, 2 10-foot sections really, 10 by 10s. I'm probably not going to concrete around the well. I just don't think that's a smart move, just in case anything ever happens with the well. I might do some little footers around the edge to catch the wall that needs to go up around there. Just maybe like a little 3 or 4 inch footer, just enough to catch that 2x4, that the bottom plate there that needs to go around to catch the wall, and just gravel the inside of it. That way, if there's any work that ever needs to be done, it can be dug out, and also if there's ever any leaks, it can kind of seep back into the ground. I don't think I'll be concreting all the way around there. If I do decide to put some concrete down around there, I will keep like a little 3x3 or 4x4 little square right there around the well, unconcreted, and just concrete around that. Tell me what you think about that. I value y'all's opinion on a lot of that stuff, because some of this stuff is new that I'm dealing with. I've never concreted around a well or anything like that. In Florida, you don't really need well houses. So I've built a lot of stuff, but a well house is not really something that I've needed. It never really gets cold enough down there to really do any damage. Basically in Florida, you could throw a blanket over something and you're in there. So it's a little different up here. It gets a little bit colder up here for a whole lot longer. In Florida, you might get below freezing twice, and that's about it. And all I did is have the foam and stuff wrapped around the pipes and stuff in Florida, and I've never had an issue. So, but I know that that does not work here. So definitely gonna have to do my research and find out exactly what all is gonna need to take place. Oh, I have not had enough coffee this morning. I'm still trying to wake up a little bit. I did get a good night's sleep last night, and you definitely don't want to miss the live tonight. I think I'm going to make some announcements of some big changes tonight on the live, so definitely stick around for that. And There should be a Fired Up Friday coming out with Margarita cooking at her house this Friday. If I can get the footage from her tonight while she is there, I will get it edited up and put out for you guys. That channel's doing pretty good. Margarita is doing amazing with it, and I can't wait. She's getting close to going to Mexico. I can't wait for her to get back and to see the footage and stuff that she got with her parents and stuff. She is getting super excited about going to see her parents. So, and I'm excited for her because I know how much that means to her, and I know that she has really been missing her parents. So it'll be a really cool trip for her to be able to get away and go. And she's going solo this time too. She don't normally go solo, so to just be her and her parents, so she'll really be able to focus on just spending time with her parents. And I think that's awesome. And I think it's an amazing birthday gift for her dad, for her to go there and kind of hang out. So I'm excited about it. But I think that I'm going to get off here this morning. This ain't going to be a long one because I need to focus. I'm on the main roads now with big old Uber behind me. And this Chevy ain't quite big as what it needs to be to really be pulling this thing. So I'm going to get off here and focus on that. But I hope everybody has a wonderful hump day. Make it productive, guys, and make it positive. So until we see each other again, come on, hey, keep it real.